In this video, I'm going to live code the solution for the midterm. I just want to stress at the beginning that whatever I code is not necessarily the best solution, and it's definitely not the only solution. But I thought it might be useful to see how I go about this and what my strategies are. And also, if you struggle with it, you can see the solutions here. All right, so let's get going. So first, obviously, I want to import my libraries. I make sure the test string variable exists, and now I'm going to go into this function here. So I need to pass on a string. I've already done this here. And now the next thing I do is I'm going to create a result variable, and this is going to be a list that I hope to populate. Now, if I want to extract numbers from a text, I'm going to be using regex. So I'm going to define a regex pattern. Now let's start with something very simple. I'm using raw strings here so that I don't have to double my backslashes. So let's say we just go for everything that is just several digits in a row, at least one. And then we're going to create a new variable called digit strings, and we get it populated by using the findAll function from regex, where we use the, oops, this should be an underscore here, the regex numbers pattern on our string that is passed on. All right, so once this works, then we're going to loop through all the digit strings it finds. So for digit string in digit strings, and then for now we're just going to add it to our result. And then at the end, we're going to return the result out of the function. All right, so let's just run it and see what it captures and what not. So you see it captures only numbers, so that is good, but there are also a lot of things that we don't actually want. And a few things are missing that we do want. So we get, for example, we get all the numbers here from this as a number here. We get all the numbers from the telephone number, as we can see further down. What we do not get, for example, is the 2.75 here as a single digit. So we get the 2 here and the 75, but not as a single digit. So let's try to fix this first. So we have other examples here. We also have this large number here where we have comma separation. So let's say we allow or we want something that starts with some number of digits and then allow for the possibility that afterwards they're going to be more digits and they are preceded by some kind of other character. So the dot stands for any other character, and then they're followed again by more digits, and then this can occur either never or several times. Now, if I use a group here, then I would only get the results from that group, so I don't want that to be returning. So I add this question mark and double colon here so that I still get the full regex match. Let's see if that changed anything. So you can see now we have our decimal numbers here and this number as well. Now the downside obviously is that we now also have the SN number here and the telephone numbers, so we need to make sure that we get rid of those again. Now we could continue to make our pattern here more refined, but at some point this is going to be very complex and not really so easy to get into the details here. So it might be easier to just do this later than on these digit strings. So that's what we're doing first. So let's make sure that everything that contains a letter or a minus sign here, that this gets removed. All right, so here if we're going to look into the result of the digit string, and we're going to look for specific patterns, and the patterns that we're looking for are anything that is a letter, small or uppercase or lowercase, and also let's get rid of the minuses. All right, and then if that's found in then we're not going to do anything. And if it's not found, we're just going to continue with a loop. And if it's not found, then we're going to append it. Right, so hopefully this should get rid of these ASIN numbers and other stuff. And yeah, this looks good. All right, so for now, let's keep it as it is. I'm sure at a later point we might want to revisit this, because once we scrape the wiki, we might find other numbers that we don't want. I think there are a few patterns that are not really numbers that are not represented here in this test string. But for now, it looks exactly as we would like it. All right, so that's number one, task number one, and task number two will be in the next video.